Hello everyone, my name is Ishita Mangal. I am a fashion designer and a content creator, and today I am going to show you my gorgeous heels collection. I'm not just going to show you the collection, but I'm also going to talk about why I bought them, how I style them, and most importantly how to get them on discounts. Yeah, I feel like, you know, when you walk out of the house, sometimes you can choose to walk out without your jewelry or without a bag, but you never really walk out without your shoes, because shoes are that important. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I don't want to waste your time, although you waste quite a lot of time by yourself. But without further ado, we are just going to get into the video. Whenever I go shopping, this is not relevant to just shoes, but even otherwise, I always like to go with an agenda. So if you don't know what you're going shopping for, it can feel very overwhelming and you can get lost sometimes. So it's always nice to make a list of the things that you want to shop or that you are looking for before you go for it. And that's how I'm clear, and I only look for the things that I want. Although I might sometimes stop to spot some cute boys. So I specifically wanted to buy a low height black heel, you know, especially for days when I'm walking a lot but I still want to feel dressed. I think this is a good option. This is something you pop on when, you know, you're wearing a basic outfit but you want to still look badass. That's when you pop these. These are from Balenciaga, and Balenciaga is not really available to shop in India right now, but I got these from US, and in the US around the Christmas and the New Year time, you have massive sales going on, even with brands that never go on discount. So I got these on a 50% off from Saks Fifth Avenue when I was shopping on the 24th of December. So around that time, you might be able to get a really good deal in most locations, especially abroad. Yeah. So these nude pumps are pointed from the front but have a major metal moment at the back. I think these are like me. They might seem serious, but they're actually fun. I've been told so many times that I look too serious, or like a person who has too much attitude or is unapproachable at first. But I think as people get to know me, I think their opinion changes. So these shoes represent that. I always wanted to buy a nude pump because it goes with a lot of outfits, you know, for business or for dinners, or even with something as basic as your casual wear with day outfits, with a denim, for example. So this is why I wanted it. But you know, plain nude pump, I don't think it's my thing. I needed some character and some element in it, which is why I was really drawn to this heel. It really caught my attention, and just it was love at first sight, honestly. But it's not just that, it's also the fact that I got these on a discount. So I was shopping in the US again on the 4th of July, and on the 4th of July, a lot of brands that don't even go on sale during New Year's or Christmas, a lot of them go on sale on the 4th of July because it's their Independence Day in the US. So you will be surprised by the deals that you get there. So that's when I managed to get my hands on these pumps, and it's also not on all merchandise, it's also on selected merchandise. So, you know, if you're not traveling to US during that time, I will suggest to check out websites during that time. And I know that it can involve some kind of a shipping charge and, you know, all of that, but I think it will still be cheaper than, you know, if you were to get it otherwise. So I remember that I got like a 15% off during that time, and I think it was 15 to 20 on selected merchandise, not on all merchandise and not on all brands. And it's also specific to that day. So you have the sale only for a few hours, and then the next day it goes back to normal pricing. So those are things that you can sort of keep in mind if you have your eye on a specific product. But they do these heels in a variety of colors and a variety of heights. Like this is the highest, but I think it goes up till about an inch and a half also, so you can check out those. These shoes are like a party on the feet. It's like a gold toffee wrapper that wraps my feet, which are like toffee. But yeah, it's just one of those pieces which is definitely a conversation starter. It's something that will definitely catch somebody's eye when you wear it, and it's just something I had to have when I looked at it. I think these shoes are like, hey, I've arrived. You know, I can't imagine walking into a room with these shoes on and not have people looking at it. It's just one of those pieces which is definitely going to be a conversation starter. When it comes to expensive shoes, the one thing I have learned is buy comfortable ones, because you are just not going to get that much wear from an uncomfortable expensive shoe. The cost per wear when it comes to shoes or any piece of item that you buy needs to be justified. And that can only happen with shoes once they are comfortable. So even though this is such a statement piece when it comes to the front and the curved heel, which is crazy, it's supremely comfortable, and that's what I like about it. But this is also something that I can see myself wearing with a lot of Indians because of the color. It's something that I can pop on, you know, with a white kurta or, you know, a bunch of dresses. But needless to say, it has to be worn with something much more basic, because this has so much character. But I think I will. I've not worn these yet, but I know for a fact that I will wear them enough. You cannot believe how I managed to, you know, the first time I saw these shoes on the shelf, they were on a full price, and I have been spoiled so much buying discounted items that when I saw them, even though I really liked them, I just could not pay the full price at the time. And the second time I visited was the 26th of December, one day after Christmas. Everything goes, like not everything, but most things go on like at the maximum percentage of sale that they've ever been on, and this was on a 40% sale just for that one day. So that's when I managed to get this. So one day after Christmas goes on a 40% sale, and then 2 days after Christmas goes on a 20% discount, and then after that it goes back to normal pricing. I managed to get this on the 26th of December, and then I got it on a 40% off. Then I had to have it. So that's the trick, I think, you know. So yeah, having given all the bhashan, I think this is one of those shoes which was purchased because it was just purely pretty and on a discount, and not because it was on my list. It was not. But I'm still glad that I picked these, because in the span of having them for about, I would think about 3 weeks now, I've already worn them twice. And I love it. I wore it with a red dress once, and I wore it with a white dress, and I just think that these are gorgeous. These are just slip-ons, and I find myself the most comfortable in slip-on shoes. It's got a pencil heel, but it's not that tall, so it's very, very comfortable to wear throughout the day, but it's so pretty. This is something which is very catchy. It's unmissable, but it's also something that gives flexibility in terms of how you can style it. Imagine wearing this with your favorite pair of denims and a white shirt, and this with a red lip. I think it's such a win-win outfit for like a date night, or, you know, just a day out, or, you know, anything really. I think it is gorgeous. And the fact that these were also purchased on a discount. So these shoes are actually from Zara. I personally don't like Zara that much because I feel like it's overpriced for the kind of quality it gives, especially for the clothes. But you might be surprised by the quality of their shoes. Their shoes are amazing. Some of their shoes, I've had them for over 10 years and nothing has happened to them. So I think if you really look into the material of the shoes and the kind of fit and shape, then I think you might be able to make a really good purchase from Zara. So what I like about these shoes is the shape of the heel. I think it's so unique. The color, this iridescent purple, which is amazing, and the strappiness of it, you know. So I think it makes it sexy, unique. It's not the most comfortable, but it's not bad for the height that you get with it. So it's just something that I want to style with like a black and white outfit, you know. That's the vision I have. Or I can probably wear it with something purple or like powder blue. Oh my god, that would look amazing. So I think I have a certain vision to style these, but let's hope that happens soon. Till now, I think I've only worn these with like lehengas or saris a bunch of times, but yeah. Nothing says I have arrived more than these shoes. I love a black heel because I wear those shoes the most often. But I think on days when you want to look the tallest in the room, you should wear these. These are like massive, they're gigantic, they're like brick on your feet. These are like satin, they're Versace, and they have this studded ankle strap, which I think is super cool. I also don't like branded shoes which have a lot of logo going on. I think that's just, it's too in your face and it's too out there. It's just not my personal style. So I like this because there's minimal, you know, there's a logo somewhere at the back and here, but like it's not out there, especially when this is on your foot. So I like that, but yeah, it's just one of those things that you won't wear every day, but when you wear, it will really show. They are not the most comfortable, let's be honest, but I think I can pull out a wear of about 2-3 hours in one stretch in these shoes, and I feel like anyway after 2-3 hours I become a Cinderella, so it's fine. The Mach and Mach shoes are very popular, especially their double bow pointed heel. And I loved those shoes. I remember walking into one of their stores and just seeing like 100 colors of the same shoe, and it was so aesthetically pleasing. And I wanted to shop them when they were not so popular, but I think they're so popular now that I just couldn't get them this time, which is why I got this. I really like this because it's a decent height, it's very comfortable, it's strappy, it's black, and I like the little bling detailing they have on the inside. So they're not the quintessential Mach and Mach shoes that you see on everyone, but they're different, and these were picked on a 50% off, which is amazing. Yeah, I always pick everything on discount. So I really like these, and I think I've worn them a lot already. And a black heel like this, you will only go on repeating. And bows are a big detail, especially in 2024. So that's something that I know you're going to see very often and are going to like. So if you are a bow girl, then you need to bow down to these. Mary Janes are going to be, well, they're already quite in trend, and I think they're only going to get bigger in this whole 2024 season. So if there's one shoe which is going to be super trending, it's this one. It's the Mary Jane, and I think this is super cool. I think I personally like trends that don't just look good but are also comfortable, and I think you can look at this shoe and tell that it's a very comfortable pair. So that's what I like about it. It's a good block heel, it's a good height, it's got a lot of room. So anybody who has wide feet, I think would be comfortable wearing these shoes. It's got 2 straps, so you feel secure, you feel nice. It's something I really like. It's from an Indian brand, and the red really stands out for me. When I style these shoes, I personally like to wear it when it's all visible. So ankle length skirts, ankle length dresses or short dresses, I feel like it looks the cutest then, and you can wear it with socks or without socks, you know, depending on the weather and everything. But these are just amazing. Also very special to me because this was gifted to me by my team, which is really sweet. So, yeah. I think the most important things for me are, when I'm picking something, is whether I can justify the cost per wear of every piece. So I need to know that I will wear this enough. Secondly, on how to get them on a discount. Like, I'm always on a lookout for things on a discount, I will go and sign up on emails of websites with all these designers so that I get a notification in my inbox when it's going on discount. That's something that I'm on a constant lookout for. I will add things on my wish list in my cart so that, you know, they keep prompting me to buy them, and when it's available on a discount, I will purchase. I also see if that's something that I really need. If I don't need it, just because it's in a discount, I'm not going to buy it. So it's better to have a list of things, if not actually a list, but at least a mental list of things that you want or that you feel like you will wear, because after a certain point, you know your style, you know what you will inch towards. Instead of giving in to the trends, go for something that is your personal style, because anyway automatically then you will justify the cost per wear of every piece, and that's how you can justify that pricing. Other than that, I also feel everything is not just about picking high-end items, but also about how you store it. I feel like the way you store your things increases the longevity of a particular item, and maybe next time I can talk about how I store a lot of these pieces, because then you increase their age, you know, and that's also something that helps. So I hope this video was helpful. Let me know in the comments if this made any sense for you. I hope I can do another version of this maybe sometime, but thank you so much for watching my video. My name is Ishita Mangal and I will see you next time. Bye.